Did I just miss?
Say again.
7964
7964 8.
What else?
6. You said
5.
5. Oh, mate.
Got to be quicker.
Why do we never have a normal start to the interview?
Oh, has it started?
It has started.
Sorry, mate.
How are you, Frank?
Good, mate. How are you?
I'm good. Leeds look good.
Leeds was leading. Where were you? Oh, you were in Dubai, weren't you? Oh.
Whoa, what's the need?
Proper change man, you are.
No, I'm not.
I was just going to send Troy there. Troy's going to do it for me.
I said, right, that I needed a
Proper
videographer.
big time Charlie.
And Troy said I'd do it. It looked like from the interviews you had a great time with Troy.
Troy's very good, actually.
Yeah.
He's good at asking questions. You know, I actually think Jake and the Stomping Ground team in DAZN should probably look at sort of Troy taking that main role.
Okay.
Really.
Thanks, mate. You know he went from doing the Stomping Ground to the playoff final on Sky Sports.
Did he?
Yes.
I mean, just shows
Yeah,
the levels. The levels,
the Stomping
really.
Ground are
And now you're
operating
back. They're like, oh Troy's
he's
got
back.
to go and do
Yeah,
the
I know,
playoff
yeah.
finals, and there's me.
Thanks, mate.
That's all right.
Saints are going up.
I know, I saw.
Does that mean anything to you?
Yeah, I saw them. They were having it on the bus, weren't they?
They were having it.
Because one of them tagged Luke the Nuke Littler,
Yes.
and it came up, and that's where I saw it.
He said
So,
Southampton are massive.
everywhere they go.
Better.
Are you a Southampton fan?
Yes. That was the whole
Why are
point.
you wearing a hoodie in
It's freezing
42
here.
degree
Yeah,
heat?
but it's not 42 degrees in here, is
Okay.
it? To be fair.
Anyway, we get a lot of abuse for the start.
Do you
of
like this
the
hoodie?
not the best.
Fair enough. All right, let's go into it. Leeds. Little recap. Hit me.
Oh no, you mean you mean with a recap?
So banterous that your phone's fallen.
So Leeds, unbelievable,
It did
spectacular.
look really good. What? How's
you said
funny?
that. You said it with like it did look really
No,
good.
but it did.
No, it was unreal.
It looked like
It was an unreal night.
Is it the nights like that where you think, right, let's target those big domestic clashes a little bit more again?
Yeah, 100%. You know, we saw it with when we did Wood Warrington back in October. That was an amazing atmosphere. Two of the best domestic names coming together. Taylor Catterall was a fight we pushed hard to make, you know, and appreciated the support from DAZN to get it over the line, you know, off pay-per-view as well, which it would have been on other broadcast platforms. But yeah, tremendous night, and just you know, you can create the atmosphere and everything, but then the fight delivered as well. You know, the 12 rounds were just unbelievable, and you know, a great win for Jack Catterall, and he finally got the win he deserves.
Bob Arum giving us a gold little moment at the end.
Great for social media numbers, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's brilliant. He was that's Bob Arum though, isn't it?
Did you speak to him much throughout the week?
No, he only came. I think he came Friday night. Saw him at the show. Can't say that conversation was flowing between him and myself.
Fair enough.
But yeah, he seemed to enjoy it. He watched a load of the fights. He sat there, enjoyed the night, and yeah, honestly, what is he? 93 years old?
You've got to respect
or something like
it.
that. I mean, yeah, unbelievable.
I couldn't do it at that age.
No, you can't even do it now.
No,
you
that's
don't even
true.
turn up to shows now.
That's such crap.
You've just been in Dubai.
No, but I've been working. That's why I went. Do you think the big man would just say, nah, don't worry about
Debatable,
it? Mate.
debatable. But anyway, on we move. Yeah, but what a night in Leeds. Exactly what we needed to deliver, and you know, drives us to want to keep delivering those kind of shows.
Jack wants Teofimo. Any chance of a trilogy? 1 and 2. You've got quite a good stable at 140. Maybe going in-house route instead, perhaps.
Yeah, look, I think the trilogy fight's obviously huge. That would be definitely one we'll look at trying to make. Jack has been sort of chasing world titles for a long time. I think when you look at the division, Sabriel Matias obviously fighting Liam Parrow on June 15th in Puerto Rico. The winner of that fight will have a mandatory against Richardson Hitchens. You've obviously got Devon Haney, who's still world champion, has got his mandatory in Sandor Martin. Isaac Cruz has got a fight lined up. Teofimo, potential, but yeah, look, the trilogy fight's huge amongst other fights as well. So
Do you think that leads the way right now, the trilogy?
I'm not sure if it leads the way, but it's definitely up there amongst the fight that make a lot of sense. But again, Jack's going to have his own, you know, Jack's been chasing to avenge, you know, that result of 2.5 years ago. He's done that now, and in his mind he'll want to move on to world title opportunities. So we'll see how the next few weeks and a month play out. He's getting married next week. He's going to have his honeymoon, so you know, he'll be taking some time off. You got to think as well, it's been a long camp for him. a long camp in the build-up and then the delay and an extra 4 weeks. So going to take some time out now and then make a decision of what's next.
5v5. Eddie Hearn versus Frank Warren with a little side bet between yourself and Andy Ayling. What is the crack with that? Is it a 5-0 in that cat, or is it just a win?
No, it's just a win.
I feel like you've got the worst end of the stick for that. Not going to
I don't really care, to be honest. Like, we're not going to lose. 1, 2. I look really good in a maid's outfit. Don't ask how I know.
That's weird.
No. 3. I like making tea. So, but it's not going to come to that. I think it's going to be a big 5-0 win for the Matchroom squad.
Talk me through the card.
Oh, you no
Go
goal. You. 5v5, but we'll start with the extra bit of added spice.
The Bibury goat.
The what?
The Bibury goat.
Oh, the Bibury goat. Your mate Dimitri Bivol. You grass.
Fez.
Dimitri Bivol, my man, WBA light heavyweight champion of the world. Should have been the Beterbiev fight on Saturday night. Unfortunately, it's not. Plan towards that for the end of the year, but he's got a tough test in Malik Zinad. He's coming over here to win, but I believe Dimitri Bivol's a special. We've seen it time and time again. He's a real special fighter, and he's going to get another win and set up that undisputed fight, which we expected, but not quite yet, unfortunately. The heavyweights, Deontay Wilder, the captain of the Matchroom team. Who would have thought you'd be saying that? Weird sport. I mean, who would have thought I'd be potentially going to Frank Warren's office to make tea all day in a maid's outfit 6 months ago?
You just said there's no chance of that happening.
No, but
there's potentially.
Of course, it might be 0.01%, but it's still a potential.
Smooth.
Thanks, mate. Deontay Wilder against DAZN. Heavyweight dust-up. The captain's going to go and win 94 points for us with a big knockout.
94
No,
points?
I just made it up, didn't I? Yeah.
Fairs.
Then Philip Hrgovic, Daniel Dubois. Hrgovic, he's going to go and smash up Daniel Dubois. Going to be a good fight, but Hrgovic for the win. Austin Williams with the tail.
Rogue.
It's a look. It's part of the look. He's got some serious drip on show this week. Austin Williams against Hamza Shiraz, another big win. Sets up the winner to fight for the WBC world title. Ray Ford after his amazing win against Oktobek Komatov.
Nick Ball's good fun.
He is good fun. It's going to be a great fight, but another Ray Ford, another Matchroom win, unfortunately, for Queensberry. And Craig Richards all day long. Willie Hutchinson. The drums in the background, they were the drums for Craig Richards. They were all day long. Craig Richards going to go and get another big win to make it 5-0. And Andy Ayling's going to be making me tea in a butler's outfit, 9 to 5.
We're very blessed in the time of the sport that we're in, and you look at this card and it's absolutely stacked top to bottom. It's big. It does clash with the Champions League final, and it is obviously 2 pay-per-views in 3 weeks. Do you think that affects it or not? I mean, what's the expectation going into Saturday night?
Yeah, look, obviously the Champions League final is going to make a difference. Of course it is. And yes, a number of pay-per-views. I think it will do big numbers. I think you only have to see from the traction that it's got from announcement all the way through. Look, people are buying into the concept as well. I see a lot of people saying about it should be focused around the fighters, and it is focused around the fighters, but I think the fighters are getting big opportunities and massive eyeballs on the fights because of the concept. And the concept works really well. How long has it been spoken about making a Matchroom v Queensberry show? And it's finally here, and one man did it in His Excellency Turki Al-Sheikh.
You guys quite like each other now, the teams?
Yeah, I mean, but the reality is, outside of you stirring stuff up on these
this
things,
isn't true though, because we did an interview in the car in New York where you said you'd batter DAZN.
Yeah, I would. Get him down there.
Can't blame it all.
We'll have it. If it's a draw, me and DAZN will have it.
Dev's wearing Jordan 4s.
Jamie Ward and Dev, that's more fair. Dev's wearing Jordan 4s?
Yeah.
Or Jordan 1s?
Jordan 4s.
Rolex is more than one.
That's what you have, yeah.
No, they're snide. Do we get on? Yeah, I mean, look, no. Charlie, there's been a lot of built-up stuff over the years, which he said, she said, you said, they said. And at the end of the day, when you get to know someone, when you meet someone, if it makes sense, it makes sense. And if you get along, you get along. So forget all the past. I mean, apart from this week, because we're going to bring it all back. We're rivals.
Yeah, but you're not though, are you? Because you're not really saying anything malicious about each
Well,
other.
what do you want me to say?
Just need our titles, mate.
To go back and find some old stuff.
Fine.
You know what you should do? This is a great concept for this week.
Well, we can't really because the channel's quite new.
Oh yeah. Well, maybe an established channel like IFL. No, like as in like a channel with loads of content. That wasn't done in like a.
Ouch.
No, you're an established channel. But what I mean is a channel that's got a lot of content. You could go back through and get all the bad stuff, nasty stuff we said about each other, and we could sit next to each other and go, "Yeah, that was out of order."
To it.
Yeah. See.
Damn.
Yeah.
It's quite annoying. I have to ask the zone.
Andy McCart's going to have to.
Yeah, we'll have to ask the zone for some of their footage.
Yeah. Although I'm not sure we did enough on DAZN's footage, but yeah, there you go. Little idea for you.
Ryan Garcia.
Yeah. Your mate. Oh, it was embarrassing.
What?
Oh, Ryan. Oh,
Not really.
on the plane with Ryan.
What's embarrassing about
No,
it?
I'm joking. You're just living the dream.
Try
Wish
it.
I was living your life at 21.
Yeah, but you don't know what.
Not at 21. I wasn't flexing like you were.
What do you mean flexing?
I mean, on a private jet like the size of a Boeing
but I'm obviously
797.
going to post it, aren't I?
Huh?
Same, like,
I can't believe you posted it.
why?
Joking.
Failed B sample. Thoughts. What's your gut feeling? Is the man guilty?
No, I think every fighter should be given the opportunity to prove themselves, and you know that's a process that's going to go on and on and on. Hopefully, it doesn't drag on too long, and he gets that opportunity. It's not for me to decide whether he's guilty, not guilty. I don't know enough about it, but that, like I say, that process will go on in the background, I'm sure.
Rumours about a deal for an investor, if it doesn't happen very quickly, PBC is on the total verge of collapse. This is from Rick Glazer, so little pinch of salt in there as well.
A big pinch of
June
salt.
15th show featuring Tank Davis and David Benavidez doubleheader is going to be Amazon Prime's last boxing event with PBC, no matter how many pay-per-view buys it does. Thoughts, reaction, have you heard much on the inside? What can you say? Is it true about Amazon Prime being the last fight? I mean, hit me.
I don't take much that Rick Glazer says with too much reality.
Yeah.
Like, how many times have people said something in the boxing industry about they're going out of business, they're doing this, yada yada yada. I wish that everyone in the boxing industry has success because it means the sport's thriving. But I don't know, mate, honestly. What do you want me to say? Why are you doing that face again?
You wouldn't have given that answer 2 years ago.
I'm mature. I'm happy and content within myself and what we're doing to say
Respect.
if boxing's thriving, it's thriving. Why can't people improve, and say I made mistakes in the past and said nasty things, Parsons?
Bob Arum has declared that Tyson Fury will definitely fight AJ at one point, and also he has evoked a rematch clause. However, it may not be October time. I think it would be fair to say that it's a winnable fight in the rematch with Oleksandr Usyk. He has to be better, of course. We know how good Usyk is. Just firstly on that fight, thoughts, how does it go? Does he have to make changes in the camp? I mean, talk to me.
I don't know about changes in the camp. He's the only person who can ever decide that. It's obviously nothing to do with
You can
Frank
have an
Smith.
opinion.
Yeah, but it's like everyone on social media saying, "Oh, there's too many voices." Like he's the only person who can say there's too many voices. Who are
But
you?
what's your thought yourself?
If he would have won, no one would have said anything.
Yeah, but he didn't.
Yeah, I know, but what I'm saying is, if he would have won, everyone would have been like happy days, nothing changes. He lost in a very good fight against possibly, or I believe, pound for pound, the number one fighter in the sport. So now everyone's like, oh, he should do this, should do that. Well, he was perfectly fine before that, and no one had any comment to make about it. So that's why I'm saying the only person who can say, and if it's wrong, if it works, if it doesn't work, is him. Because at the end of the day, he's the one in there. We can all have opinions, but it doesn't mean they're in any way right. He is literally the only person that can say it's right or wrong. Can he win? Yeah, I believe they can all beat each other on their best day. I believe when you're talking about this level, these levels of fighters, they can all beat each other. I think he was like 5-2 up after 7 rounds in that fight. I think Usyk deserved to win, but it was a brilliant fight, and a lot of people are going to be excited for the rematch, and it's going to be, there's going to be a lot of intrigue in it. So yeah, they can all beat each other.
You've gone very. To be fair, you've always been quite good at answering questions. It's like a corporate Frank Smith type thing.
Yeah, but if you ask me, like I'm not lying. I haven't lied about one thing. I'm not going to say things just to get you views anymore, Parsons.
It's a shame.
No, if you ask me about something, I'll give you, and you think it will fire me up, then I'll give you an honest answer.
I can't think of anything to fire you up right now.
Not really, no.
No.
I'm just quite chilled at the minute, quite content.
Yeah.
Very happy guy.
Yeah. Lastly, on the boxing standpoint, before I just chat shit, because I do want to chat shit.
Yeah.
AJ Fury.
Yeah.
Fury AJ. Do we see it at one point still? You believe that?
100%. I said that before. I said, and also regardless of results. You know, results in boxing, there's so much pressure on getting the win. But at the end of the day, people want to see real fights. They want to see the biggest fights possible. AJ Fury, regardless of results, is the biggest fight there is. I still think it's bigger than Fury Usyk. You know, because how long has it been going on for? You know, and it's like I still think AJ against Wilder is a massive fight because of how long that conversation's been going on for. So, look, yeah, let's see how things play out. You know, every day in boxing, things change, but I definitely think we'll see it.
Just quickly, on the ground, obviously Filip Hrgović, your man, looks like the IBF won't be vacant for Saturday night.
I don't know. There's been a lot of talk, obviously, on what you've seen. There's been a lot of discussion, historic discussion as well around it all, but let's see how things play out.
Okay, lastly, I'm off to Al Nassr with Big Sultan tonight. You know, the G that we've been playing paddle with?
I'll play paddle with.
Yeah, are we going to play paddle?
Should we play tonight?
Well, we're at the game. We can play
What
after
time
the
does
game.
Al Nassr play?
9.
Who plays for Al Nassr? Cristiano?
Yeah.
Are you going to go and meet him?
Probably not.
Does Sultan know Cristiano?
Probably.
Why don't you ask Sultan if you can meet Cristiano?
It's a bit cheeky, isn't it? He's managed to just sort me a ticket in about 8 minutes.
8 minutes?
And they were sold
exactly
out already.
8 minutes.
It was 8 minutes, yeah. And they were sold out.
Are you going to pay for the ticket or are you going to ponce it?
Well, I don't know. If he would like paying, then I will pay. But I've not been asked for a payment.
I reckon Sultan's good. Umar, I've been on here for about 49 minutes. Just talking rubbish, isn't he?
Yeah.
Who, me? I'm bright. Let's play padel as well.
Yeah.
We'll play after.
We'll play some paddle then.
Yeah, I played at 1 o'clock in the morning last week. It's a great sport.
It's good fun. Are you any good?
Unbelievable.
Are you? Actually?
Honestly. People have said they've actually never seen.
Oh, that's bullshit.
No, I'm honestly, mate.
Never seen. Mate, you're speaking about yourself like you're the second coming of.
No, for like a non-professional.
Rafael Nadal.
No, for a non-professional, they've said very talented.
Really?
Yeah, I actually had Rafael Nadal's striking coach
Banter.
there the other day.
Banter.
He said it was very good.
Really funny.
Thanks.
Striking coach. He's not a boxer, mate.
UFC fighter, that is.
Yeah. I was going to ask you something else.
Go on.
It's escaped my mind. The five-a-side match. Is it still happening this week?
I think so. We have to ask someone. We're doing five-a-side and we're doing padel.
Padel.
So by the end of the week, Matchroom will be 2-0 up in other
you're doing
activities.
A 2v2 paddle?
Yeah.
Against who?
Me and Eddie against Frank and George.
Huh.
Nah. I don't know. They're sorting it out. But we're going to have some competitions in the week. It's 1-1 at the minute, isn't it?
It is 1-1.
It's 1-1. So not that counts towards Saturday night, but mentally it does. So hopefully by Saturday night with the other games we play, Eddie's got to beat Frank at Jenga. We got to win the five-a-side game. I don't know, mate. We're going to play. We're going to waffle. Yeah, we're going to play some games.
All right, geez.
All right,
20
mate.
minutes banked.
Appreciate it.
Why are we cabbaging?
Cheers, mate.
Oh.
What were you doing?
Don't know.
Weird.
You were gonna. What do you mean weird?
Weird guy.
Mean, horrible. Frank Smith, thank you very much.
Cheers, mate.